Look who's making zoodles! I love zoodles. They're my super duper favorite go-to instead of noodles. They're much sweeter, much tastier treat. And you can eat a whole bunch of them. So you could literally eat this whole plate of zoodles over like a half of a cup of noodles, normal noodles. So get your zoodles, get them on. It's really easy. You just throw them in the pan and you saute them for a minute and you got yourself some yummy zoodles. So I chopped up the onions and garlic and I have those sauteing right now, and then I am going to throw my zoodles in. Check that out. Like, you could literally eat almost all of this yourselves. This would probably, all this zoodles would be compared to maybe a half a cup to a cup of noodles. Probably a half a cup because that's a lot and they're gonna cook down a little bit. So, that's all I do, you guys. I just take this and I saute it for probably like 5 minutes after I got the onions going for like 5 minutes. And I just let this set and it smells delicious. And then what you can do, so I have pre-cooked chicken that I made, or that Andy cooked up on the barbecue the other day. There we go. You literally don't even need any spices for that. I don't know if you can see that. So I got chicken. I am going to cut up, dice up, and then my zoodles, and then I just take some pasta sauce, and once this is done, probably like 5-10 minutes, once it kind of gets a little limp, you can go ahead and take it off, and then I just add my chicken and a little bit of tomato sauce, pasta sauce, garlic onion sauce, and you got yourself a bomb meal, all right? So I challenge you to try this meal. It was so funny. I'm gonna tell you a little story just real quick. So when we were at our summit convention last weekend, it's super funny. It's like lunchtime, right? And there's thousands, there's like 20,000 people there. I mean, there's tons of people there. And there's a noodle place. Most people like order their lunch, their box lunch, but there is a noodles right down the street. And they literally had to expedite semi-loads full of noodles. They had to expedite tons of zucchini, there we go, to make the zoodles. And they were asking us, they're like, so when does your convention get over? Because we have so much zucchini coming in on semi-trucks. We're going through it left and right like crazy, and they didn't want to like overly have too much zucchini. I thought that was kind of funny. But try the zoodles, okay? It is hands down so much better than normal noodles. It's actually got a sweeter taste. It actually has more taste than just noodles. So try your zoodles, okay? So I made them. They're done. And I put the chicken in the zoodles with the onions. Don't touch it, it's hot.
Let me see.
See? Wow, so good. So I put the chicken in with the zoodles so that it would warm up because it's leftover chicken, and that light's like right by my head. So anyway, I grab my tweezers here. So I got zoodles. And you can literally eat so many of these over noodles. It's amazing. You know, like when you're on the phone or you're doing something and they're totally fine and totally quiet until the minute you start doing something, then they're like, blah. That's how I feel like they are, these kiddos here. And I promise you this is really good. Before, you would have asked me like, I don't even know, probably like a year ago, I would have been like, no, I'm not eating that. That looks disgusting. I would not even put it in my mouth. But now I tried it, and that's the thing, you guys, you gotta try it. Sometimes if you try something, you're like, oh my gosh, it looks disgusting, but it is amazing. That's what I make my kids do. But anyways, you guys, it's super easy, super quick, and you can eat so much more if you like to have a lot of food, which I like to eat a lot of food. This zucchini or zoodles, you can eat so much more, and like probably 4 to 5 cups of zoodles to a half a cup of noodles. That's literally what it is. So I challenge you to try it. I just do that, and then I take my sauce. I just got normal garlic sauce right here, or tomato sauce, and you throw it on there. Just like tomato sauce. Just like that, and there it is, you guys. It's bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb. So, I'm gonna eat. And that's how you make it. Super easy. Get one of these. You can get them at Fred Meyer's. They're like $9, all right? And I like this over like the big huge thing because it's little teeny tiny and can go on my cupboard. It's not the big huge like slicer thing. So anyways, $9.99. You can get it at Freddy's. Zoodle it up and throw them in the saucepan for about 10 minutes, and you got yourself a delicious meal. Okay? Bon appetit. Bye, guys. Why do you have my warmers? What are those things called? Pot warmers on your feet. They don't go on your feet. I use them to get hot